Do you love a journal? Do you love kits? This video will show you a kit with a journal you can personalize into anything you want it to be. Welcome, my crafty friends. I'm Dawn, creator of DD Creates Crafts, and this is the channel for simple cards, duplicatable kits, helpful hints. I said duplicatable kits, duplicatable projects and kits. So anyway, come on in. I'm going to show you this kit. I'm going to show you how to make a pocket that you can make even if you do not own the kit. All right, so I'm going to turn the camera down now and we are going to get this party started. Here we go. All right, line you up. And here's the journal. I've already started decorating it, but it's got the pages inside with little dots you can use as lines. It is sewn. The binding is sewn in. You can decorate this with pieces of the kit. This kit is called Love This Memory Notebook Kit. Now, I know its title sounds like a scrapbook kit, a memory kit, something to put your pictures in, what have you, but this can be used for keeping memories, thoughts, inspiration. You can make it into a travel journal for collecting ticket stubs, itineraries. How about a blessings book? Use it for your Bible study notes. Make a junk journal using the ephemera. How about a purse-sized memory keeper? Yes, for photos. Or a planner to keep your to-do lists in, notes, important birthdays. A theme journal maybe for gardening, to keep your recipes. Knitting instructions. This notebook can be anything you want it to be, and it comes in a kit. All right, this is what it looks like. These are your detailed instructions for your kit. You get an acrylic block. You get all these stamps, and it's got, golly, I'll count the sentiments in a minute. You got the ink. This is Parakeet Party, one of the new ink colors. I did stamp so I could show and tell all the stamps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sentiments. Plus, 12, I forgot that one. Plus these sweet, cutesy little pictures. So on top of all this, your basics, you get some cute, shiny stickers. You get cards. You get larger cards. Here's little cards, kind of like your ephemera, you know. It had some, what would we call those, tabs. I'm definitely going to use those. I guess these are more tabs, cute arrows, hearts, what have you. And here's some blank stickers for stamping sentiments on. And then look at this, you guys. It's got letters and numbers, the alphabet. It's got question marks and more little arrows. Boy, we could do so much with this. Here's the pocket I was discussing, and I did stamp on it, start somewhere. Isn't that the truth? But before I assembled this pocket, I made like a little, whatchamacallit, a template. So this is what we're gonna make, you guys. My demo is a pocket you could use in a memory keeper with your scrapbooking, or even in a planner, and definitely a junk journal. So, you know what? This might even be cute on top of a card. I just thought of that. I hadn't thought about the cards. And look, adhesive, and you guys, there's some, what do we call that washi tape? I'm not gonna open it because I can't open it, but that all comes in your kit. Your kit is $25, you guys. And here's the thing, kits this month, in the month of June, are BOGO. What? Yes, they're BOGO. And what do I mean, kits are BOGO this month? What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about Stampin' Up! Products. I am DD Creates Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. The sole reason I do this DD Creates Crafts channel is to introduce you to me, introduce you to Stampin' Up! Products, especially the ones that are on sale, show you how to use the products, and then teach you with simple cards and projects how to use the products, and with a video, feel confident making anything. And did you know, when you place an order with me, it supports this channel? Sure enough. So I thank you for all of you that already do so. And those that are about to, do you know I gift you. I give you presents for ordering with me. And look in the description section and you'll see you'll get a free card kit class. You can get some free bling. You can get some free ribbon. And I'll have the directions to do just that. Now I'm going to turn this over and you will see immediately what I'm going to use my journal for. And I decided I'm going to use it for a blessing book. If you're like me and you watch the news, we just need to count our blessings at this point, am I right? So I then stamped this, Smile Every Day, it's just a reminder, and I've started decorating the pages a little bit with the ephemera and with the cards that come in the kit. I just did 3 pages to show and tell with you. The other thing I did was with the matching twine, that it does not come in the kit, you guys. However, here it is. It does match color-wise. This is the 2022-2024 in color Baker's Twine pack. This carries a lot of bang for your buck because you get 5 of these and each are 10 feet and it winds up being about $3 per spool. That is a real good bang for your buck. So what I did with 3 of the colors was make a little tassel, and I did it just on the inside of my cover so that I can use it as a nice little bookmark for my blessings book. This, just to give you an idea, and I shared other ideas what you can use with your journal. I just love all this fun stuff. It takes the guesswork out of what do I do with this journal now. And again, I'm going to show and tell the stamps, the block, the ink, what? So lots of good stuff. And this is my demonstration for your video, is the pocket. And again, this particular one, and there's the little adhesive on the back, it came in the kit. I just think I'm gonna use a few more of these in my blessings book. So let's get started, all right? How about a step 1? Cut your designer series paper. Yes, you want 2-sided because look how pretty this is. It's got 2 sides. So I chose to do this one, and this designer series paper, you're gonna cut at 8.5 by 6.5, and that is your base for our pocket. I think this is Hues of Happiness. I'll look it up though, and I'll put the link below. So 8.5, and then we're gonna cut it at 6.5. And if you want to use a solid piece of cardstock, please feel free to do that as well, you guys. So what we're going to do, your step 2 is to score. Make sure you can see good. All right. We're going to score at, I'm going to take my little blade off and just have my score blade. Sometimes I don't trust myself with the blade because I will cut something where I want to score it. Do you guys do that? Tell me, please, you've done that. All right, line it up. Let me measure, your 8.5 length, you're gonna line up sideways because we are now going to score it at 1/2 inch, all right? Now let's just rotate one little angle because now we've got our shorter angle, the 6.5, and we're gonna do the same thing, you guys. We're gonna score it at 1/2 inch. Now, you've got a score line here and a score line at the bottom, and we've got a side with no score line. So, here's your next assignment. This is part of step 2. My unscored side, I'm gonna line up at my 4 inches, and that's where I'm gonna do my next score line, is at 4 inches from the unscored or untabbed edge. If you want, or it's easier for you, fold in your tabs and fold the untabbed edge, and basically you're folding it in half, but you're folding it in half with the edge of the tab. Now, you've done all your scoring, so I want you to open it back up, and there's a little square right here where the 2 score lines meet, and we are just gonna lob that little heifer off right there. Little baby square. We don't need it. Now the other one, my other little angle is right here at the 4 inch line, and I'm just gonna cut up to there where the tab is, but I'm also gonna do a little bitty bit angle on both sides. Just a hair, and just to make it easier to fold. That's the sole reason. All right, now your step 3. We are gonna cut an angle 1 inch down from the fold side. So pretend, yeah, that goes on this side. You're gonna want your tab side, your 2 tabs, one at the bottom and your tab side on your left, towards your left hand, and then the untabbed side towards your right. Now, we are gonna fold this just so I can make a little baby mark. And I'm gonna come down this way, and with a pencil, I'm gonna mark 1 inch, so I know where it is. But here's how I discovered an easy way to know how far down to cut. Again, with the folded side, your tab side, I'm gonna tuck it under and come up to 1 inch. And I'm gonna cut it over to where the, make sure I'm doing it correctly. Yes, I am. I'm gonna do it over, cut, not score. Oh, y'all, I gotta add my cutting blade. What? I'm a little crazy girl. All right, put everything back. 1 inch, I'm at the 4-inch fold, and I'm cutting away from me to get it towards the end. So now we've got that little flappy. We're gonna cut it right off, you guys. Am I cutting it off? Let me see what I'm gonna do. Yes, I am. I apologize. I had to think. It was an effort. Okay, that's a joke. All right, so I'm gonna cut down. We've got 1 inch, and then we're gonna cut up, let me look, 2 2/3 up from my bottom. So I'm gonna find my fold, and let me flip this way and go, no, I'm this way. Do as I say, not as I do. So there's my 2 3/4. Let me look. Yes, ma'am, yes, sir. All right, so, this way. All right, I'm a nut. Let me see how I'm gonna do that, because I want it, All right, now I see what I'm gonna do. There's my line already, 2 1/3. So, I'm confusing myself. You've got your longish flap here, the flap here, flip it so that the flap is by your score line and the other flap's tucked under, and up from that flap is your 2 3/4. I feel like I'm stuttering all over myself. Put a little tick mark there. Then we're gonna come over, line up at that 1 inch we've cut off. I'm gonna wedge this up, slide it up till I get to my 2 3/4 mark. Let me line that up again, right there. 2 3/4, double checking myself, 1 inch. So I'm gonna cut until I feel a release. And it's a release because I'm hitting that blank spot right there, and it pops right out. So just go nice and slow. And I hope you don't second guess yourself like I was second guessing myself, but it really, give yourself some grace. As you're doing this, excuse me, please, if you need to double check, flip it around, use the other thing as a template, feel free to do that, because looking at our baby tabs, this really takes a minute, you guys. All right, so this, I'm gonna do this. This is the, let me see if I'm gonna want that more towards the outside. You could put both. You could put on the outside and inside. I think I'm okay. And then this, let me get my little cutter away. We are done. My paper trimmer. Now I'm gonna put, I do want it towards the bottom. You know how sometimes you gotta close stuff and get really kind of a feel for it? That's how I feel with this project. So I'm gonna burnish it a little baby bit. When you order kits, and you'll want to order them in the month of June because they're BOGO, and it doesn't have to be the same kit, you guys. You can get any 2 kits, and one of the kit is half price. How cool is that? I just thought that was so cool. But when you place your order, be sure to use the June host code so that I will send you your freebies from me. But it's such a good deal to get your kits. All right, so we've got our adhesive, and just very carefully, I'm gonna close up my pretty little pocket. Ta-da! Cute as a button, am I right? Look. I almost like mine better, but don't tell Stampin' Up. I did make myself a little template, and while I was practicing, you guys, and if you need to do this, you might need to do this if you're like me, but lay your template down or look twice or maybe fold it before you score it. Really, really just be patient with yourself, because the first time I made it, here it is, but I'm gonna show you a fix. First time I was practicing, I put the score line on the wrong side. So when I folded this, I was like, oh no, pretend this is all the way out. And this had no score line for my flap. So what I did, you know I'm queen at fixing mistakes. I folded this under, made a little tick line, how low I was gonna cut, and then I cut down to that and then at an angle so that the flap, yeah, it's on the wrong side, but look, you guys, it would still work. Pretend this was what I really wanted. It would still work. So just know you can fix anything and you can still have a finished product. Now at this point, we could decorate this. We could come in with our stamps and with some of the labeling, the white labels, and add a little sentiment to the front of that. We could take some of these patterns that are so stinking cute and come in and line them up any way we want. I mean, cute, right? We could put a little flower, metallic flower. The world is your oyster. Look at this little card. Oh, depending on your age, doesn't this just bring back memories of high school, middle school, or college? These just make me laugh. They're so happy. And little things tuck right in your pocket. That's what I got for you. Have you learned anything today, or did you just have fun? Are you in love with this kit as much as I am? I just feel like there's so much we could do with this journal book, that just so much you could do with it. But if you've learned something, had fun, go boop and hit the like button and show me some love. And it also helps to alert YouTube that you like the video, and they'll share it with more crafty friends. Then remember to subscribe. Don't worry about subscribing. No one contacts you. Your name's not made public. However, when you subscribe, go back to my homepage, go tap on the community button, because I've got a contest right there for you. I'm doing a celebration giveaway on July 1, and everyone that fills out an entry form will be entered for the celebration for subscribers. I hope you liked this. I'm going to turn the camera up now so we could say goodbye. Tell me in the comments section, how are you going to use your notebook? How are you going to use yours for scrapbooking, meaning pictures, for study notes, your Bible study notes, or for travel journal, junk journal? What are you going to do with yours? That's what I need to know. And remember 3 things. Remember to subscribe. Remember to like this video. And remember, most importantly, come back and see me again. Bye, you guys.